Good morning, my friends, and welcome to day 3 of your distance learning tutorials. As a reminder, this is for friends whose packet looks like this. So if this is your packet, you are in the right place. If not, please go back to my videos and find the video for you. Alright, so yesterday I asked you to use my 4 clues to guess who the famous person was that I was talking about. The famous person I was talking about was Maya Angelou. So hopefully your family or friends have heard of her and you're able to maybe look up some of her poems and writings. If not, this time off would be a great time to think about those think about her poems and her writing, and maybe look on those as a family. So today, your expectations for ELA are to read chapter 2 of your I Survived book. Yesterday, you should have read chapter 1, so today you're reading chapter 2. After you finish reading chapter 2, there is a page of questions right after your science questions about chapter 2. It's about events in the story. When you finish answering those questions, there are 2 pages of work about capitalization. So think about what you know about capital letters, where they should go, when you should use them, and answer the questions on the first page, and then draw a box around some words on the second page that need capital letters, following the directions on both pages. After that, if you were not able to finish your science work from yesterday, so if you didn't finish answering all of those questions, today is a day that you can go back and finish the eat your veggies and why are vegetables so important questions. If not, then you have finished your science for the 2 days and you don't have any extra work. Okay, that is what is expected of you for ELA today. Moving on to our theme for today. Today is Thursday, so you only have one more day of the week. And Thursday's theme is 2 truths and a lie. So I'm going to tell you 3 statements. 2 of those statements will be true. 1 of those statements will be false. Your job is to think about those 3 sentences that I'm going to say and figure out which one is false. When you think you have an answer, you can put it in the comments below, email me or message me on Blooms or Teams to tell me what you think your answer is. Then, of course, you have to tune in tomorrow to learn which one is the actual false statement. All right, here we go. Statement number 1. Cheerios were originally called Cheery Oats. Maybe. Statement number 2. Every Fruit Loop color is a different flavor. Maybe. Or is it number 3? Rice Krispies used to have a 4th brother on the box. Not just Snap, Crackle, and Pop, they also had Pow. Interesting. Those are your 3 statements. Remember, 2 are true, 1 is a lie. You have to think about those statements and think about which one you think is false. All right, moving on to math. For math today, you are starting again with your multiplication and division rows. So you're in day 3 now, doing the 2 columns in day 3. Remember, you can check them using the inverse or opposite operation, or have an older sibling or family member help you make sure that they're all correct. Then you go to word problem number 3. 1 and 2 should already be done, so now you're working just on word problem number 3. Once you've completed those 2 things, you are going to do first a center activity. This center activity is about adding and subtracting whole numbers. So for this, you're going to need a recording sheet and game sheet, which is in your packet and looks like this. And you and your partner, whether that be a sibling, a friend, a family member, are going to take turns picking a problem on the recording sheet. You're going to explain how to solve the problem and write your answer. Then your partner is going to check your answer to make sure it's correct. If your answer is correct, you're going to find that answer on the game board and mark it with your initials. If your answer is not correct, your turn ends and it's your partner's turn. The first player that has 3 in a row wins. You can play this as many times as you want with any partner you want, and this is the only page that you need. This is the recording sheet, this is the game sheet. Okay? Once you finish playing that activity or that center a couple times, that's when you can start working on the actual subtracting work. So there's a first page that reminds you about subtracting multi-digit numbers, and then there are 2 worksheet pages that you need to complete about adding and subtracting numbers. Okay, there's some word problems. It ends with this page. Okay, those are the 3 things that are expected of you today for math. Just a reminder, if you find that you need help, you're confused, or you just have a question for me, feel free to send me an email, chat with me through Microsoft Teams, have parents send me an email or a note in Blooms. If I am not your teacher, please be sure to use the app, whether it's Remind or Class Dojo, that your teacher uses, or have mom or dad or whoever you live with email that teacher. All right, last thing, I'd like to leave you with my joke of the day. Why doesn't the sun go to college? Because he already has 1,000,000 degrees. Thank you for watching. This is Distance Learning Day 3. Tune in tomorrow to see which of my statements is a lie.